So Santa's not real? You mean to tell me, like, there's no Santa Claus? So jolly old Saint Nicholas don't exist? For real though. He non-existent? Really? Who sent this story, Slay? Who sent you to mess up my childhood? Hey, what's up, besties? It's your girl, E.Michelle, and I'm back with another video. Thank you so much to all of my new besties who are stopping by right now. Don't forget to hit that sub button and the notification button because you don't want to miss a next video. Like, why would you want to miss that? Why? Tell me. Why would you want to miss that? Okay, and to all my old besties, what up, doe? Thank you so much for making sure you come back and watching me, and for all of the support that I'm getting from, especially like my friends and family. I hear so many people saying like they don't have really a lot of friends and family who are supporting them, and I can genuinely say like my friends and family are so supportive of what I'm doing. So I just wanted to take that little moment. You guys know who you are. I could like leave a whole bunch of names, but I don't want to leave anyone out. But just know that like the love that you're showing me, whether it's here on YouTube or on Facebook or retweeting or regramming, whatever it is, I am so thankful for you. Alright, now on to this video. This is a collab with my girl, The Plainest Jane. Come through, Santa hat. Okay, and y'all seen our video that we did before where we did the challenge, the eggnog challenge. Yes, so this is still The Plainest Jane from there. So I know you guys really enjoyed her video. She is hilarious, and it was just all around a good time. So we decided to link up again and do another one for the 25 Days of Christmas, and this is our story time about Santa. How we found out Santa wasn't real. And some parents may just go ahead and tell their kids and never do the whole Santa thing, but my parents gave me the luxury of having a vivid imagination as a child and to believe in Santa Claus. Now, once again, I am the baby of my family, so by the time my parents got back around to me, I don't know if maybe they lost a little bit of their Santa-ing skills, or maybe they actually enhanced. I don't know, because I wasn't there. But I can only speak for what happened while I was at home. So at this time, when I found out Santa wasn't real, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. I found out he wasn't real a year before I told my parents that I found out he wasn't real, because I was so afraid that I wasn't going to get any more presents. Like, I don't know why my mind worked like that. I was like, well, if I tell him Santa ain't real, I ain't going to get everything that's on my list. Yeah, so it was actually a year before I told my parents. So what happened was they would go shopping and I would tell them what I wanted. I would write down a list, you know, give it to Santa Claus. I would have them send it to Santa. Mommy, can you put a stamp on here? I want to send this to Santa. So we would put it in the mailbox and everything. I'm like, okay. Really, camera? I'm like, okay, so how is this going to get to the North Pole? Oh, it's magical because it's Santa, so it'll get there, right? Okay, so that went on year after year after year, and finally, this particular year, I want to say I was like 7 or 8. I think I want to say I was like 8. I was a really imaginative child, so it was a lot of stuff maybe a lot of other kids knew that I just didn't, because I was a lot sheltered and they just kept it going. So, you know, yeah. Anyway, so basically this particular year I put a whole bunch of stuff on my list that I wanted, and they went shopping. Now, I would usually go over my aunt's house, or I would be, I think at school or something when they would like take the time to go shopping. I went into the closet just randomly looking for something, and up at the top of the coat closet, I noticed it was a present. I'm like, okay, what is this doing up here? Like, why is this random present up here? And then I was like, okay, whatever. So then I just left it alone. I was like, maybe it's for something. So then a couple days later, I saw like 2 or 3 more presents pop up there. I'm like, what is these presents? Like, who was putting these presents up here? Because we literally have a tree. Right, we would have a tree and we would put, like, if it was grandparents' presents or aunts' presents or something like that, we would put them under the tree. So I'm like, okay, why are these random presents just hiding up here? What is this about? It's like, well, okay, whatever. They ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. So once again, a couple days go by and more gifts are put up in this closet. Then I came back the next day because I had told myself, I said, you know what? You need to find out what these gifts are, okay? Because this doesn't make any sense. in my young head, you know. I'm like, okay, why are these up here? So I came back the next day and the gifts were gone. I'm like, where did the gifts go? Okay, so then I remember I was like looking all over the house for these gifts. So they moved them from that closet and put them into their closet. Now, I'm not even really sure how I snuck around and did this, but I ended up looking at the gifts in my parents' closet. So I was like, okay, let me figure out how this goes. So the presents, there was like a couple of them that were wrapped, but then there was other ones that they had just kind of put bags over. So I'm like, okay, this is extra stuff. What is going on? I look in there, and y'all, I saw the baby doll that I wanted. I was like, okay, that's what I put on my list for Santa. I looked through some more stuff, and I saw one of the little computers that I wanted. I'm like, where did this come from? Like, how you know, Santa don't deliver till Christmas. Where did these come from? So I kept looking, and basically I went through all of the presents that I was supposed to be getting, and they were all there. I'm like, okay, so did Santa deliver early? You know, whatever. So I started getting curious. We still were in school at the time, and I started asking my friends. I'm like, hey, y'all, y'all parents be keeping presents from y'all? Like, does Santa deliver early? And my one friend, I'm not going to say her name, but she told me, she was like, girl, you know Santa Claus ain't real. I'm like, what do you mean Santa isn't real? How is Santa not real? He's been here all my life. I sent him letters. I sent him gifts. How can he not be real? Y'all, I'm getting sensitive right now because it really did hurt my heart. So then she was going on telling me, well, your parents really are Santa Claus. They go and buy your gifts, and then they usually try to hide them from you until Christmas time. And I'm like, so all this time, my gifts been right there, and I could have been playing with my gifts, but I'm waiting on the so-called Santa Claus. So then that's when everyone was telling me, they were like, girl, yeah, like, you know, Santa ain't real. Your parents got all your gifts. They just take your list and they take it to the store and they go get the stuff and then they put Santa on it. Yeah, that's how I felt. So I was like, huh, okay. And it just made me realize that Santa Claus was not real. So instead of telling them that year, I actually waited, and the following year, it was so funny, I was able to tell them that I found out because I actually woke up in the middle of the night and they were wrapping some of the presents, some of the like the last minute presents, and I saw my gifts. And so the next morning after we opened up the presents, I was like, hey, I saw you guys wrapping my presents last night. And it was like, you did? I was like, yeah, I did. And it was like, okay, so you know Santa Claus isn't real. We had the whole talk. And I am kind of traumatized because I'm like, I wonder if I should even bring this into Austin's life. I'm like still debating about bringing Santa Claus in his life. Right now, all he knows is it's Christmas and he knows he gets presents, but he doesn't know a whole lot about Santa. And I'm not sure if I am yet because I just remember how traumatized I was finding out that this person I believed in wasn't real. Like, I much rather him believe in Jesus, of course. But, I mean, that childhood imagination, that, you know, that intense, you know, feeling you get when you're putting your letter together, when you're sending it off to Santa Claus, when you're waiting for Santa to come, when you're going to sleep because Santa Claus has to come, like, I don't know. So what do you guys think below? Comment below. Let me know if you guys think I should tell Austin about Santa Claus and bring him up the way that I was, or if I should just like let it go and just teach him about baby Jesus, which he already knows about. Y'all know he's a PK. Well, he's a preacher's grandkid, so he's a PGK. PG, preacher's grandkid. Yeah, he's a PGK. And so he already knows about Jesus Christ, of course, but I don't know if I should introduce. Just let me know what you think below. And I want to know below what your earliest memory of finding out that Santa Claus wasn't real, or if you never knew that Santa Claus was real and why you think it was a good decision. Just talk to me down in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? I want to chat back. Chat it up, okay? So make sure you guys like this video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And don't forget to head over to my girl Plainest Jane's channel because she will be doing a video as well telling you what her story was. So I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. KK, bye.